This is one of the more bizarre verdicts that I've ever seen.
Well, the Starr County District Attorney is one of many surprised to hear the not guilty of murder verdict in the Chase Olivares trial.
The jury deliberated for over 12 hours on Jose Luis Garcia Jr., who was accused of killing Olivares. Channel 5's Valerie Gonzalez spoke to the district attorney who tried this case.
Jose Luis Garcia Jr. left the courthouse first. The mother of the victim walked out, her head shrouded with a sweater, trying to conceal her visible pain and sobbing. Starr County District Attorney Omar Escobar Jr. says the verdict was affected by several factors. At around 2 a.m., Jose Luis Garcia Jr. walked out of the courtroom, a man no longer facing a murder charge or possible life sentence. Starr County District Attorney Omar Escobar Jr., fresh off another murder trial, said this was an unexpected outcome.
We had a verdict a few weeks ago on another capital murder case that I thought was, a much more difficult case in terms of evidence, and yet that one was a guilty verdict. So it's just, this one is an extremely strange, I'm going to say a very strange verdict.
Inside the courtroom, a jury saw Garcia portrayed as a student with good grades and a dedicated football player. Chase Olivares' character was described unfavorably by witnesses for the defense.
Too many uncorroborated, unsubstantiated allegations that were made against the victim's family, and sort of wanted to make the victim Chase some kind of a monster and some kind of a person that was dangerous.
The jury also saw Garcia confessing to the murder of Chase Olivares in a videotaped interview with the Texas Ranger. The way in which that interview was conducted proved to be problematic. At one point in the trial, the Ranger affirmed he used deception to get Garcia to talk to him.
We're, I guess, deliberating on that first, and we're considering whether the actions of the officer or the Ranger in this particular case were legal as far as obtaining the confession, and I think that probably did weigh into some of the verdict in this particular case.
If the jury chose to exclude the video confession, Escobar believes it would have affected the other 2 counts of tampering with evidence. Yet Garcia was found guilty on 1 count of tampering with physical evidence. Garcia is still facing a guilty count for tampering with physical evidence if he's convicted on the tampering with physical evidence charge that carries a maximum penalty of 10 years. The sentencing is scheduled to start today at 1 p.m. In the studio, Valerie Gonzalez, Channel 5 News, This Morning.